What's going on, guys? Just wanted to give you a little tour of the Toro Timecutter 54-inch deck with the MyRide suspension system. I picked this up yesterday at Tractor Supply and brought it home on a trailer. There is no doubt that this thing is an absolute beauty. Got my little nuts on there. Just took it for the first mow. The thing absolutely cuts like a dream. The MyRide suspension system is one of the main reasons that I picked this up. As you can see, this is independent from the actual frame itself. Comes with a super nice cushioned seat. You know, I adjusted when I was riding it. This is how you adjust it right here. And then that front shock is how it articulates off of the frame and connects in the back right here. This is how you adjust it. Some of the other additions are different than this one, but I was riding with it on 3, and it, you know, was a pretty even, I would say, ride. You know, it was definitely still bumpy, but I'm sure without the MyRide system, it would be way more, you know, of a brutal ride on your back. And, you know, my back is messed up, so at 32 years old, which is fantastic. But, you know, pretty much everything standard with this. The control panel area right here, one of the big gripes that everyone's having with the time cutters of this year is that it doesn't have an actual hour gauge. And if you see my finger right here, they actually cut, or you can cut, they put the sticker right over the top of it, and there's the wiring harness underneath. So I took it for one ride. I'm going to install the actual hour gauge that I'd ordered off Amazon. I can put the link in the description of the video for it. It's like $17, I think. Just cut this out, hook it up on the wiring harness. Just a simple thing for, you know, I picked this up for $43.99, which was on sale $300 at Tractor Supply. You know, then got the 2-year warranty. You know, it came out to probably around $5,100, I think was the total. But just to not have an hour gauge on it, like, it's just silly. There's no reason. And another big gripe, you know, if you've watched videos of this type of mower, there is actually no fuel gauge. So with this one, because it has the MyRide suspension system, you can't even move the seat. So you basically have to get down and see in this clear tank what your fuel level is. You know, you can kind of see underneath right here at the belts. But yeah, it's a guessing game, and how good your eye is. You know, shake the mower a little bit, see the fuel joshing around in there. But yeah, just 2 simple little things. And if I were gonna say, you know, one other thing that I'm not too big of a fan of, you can see this spring system right here is how the MyRide suspension hooks up. So I would say the hour meter, the fact that there's no fuel gauge, and then this, their wiring is just so close to the tires. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, I've looked at other mowers before I bought this one, and the wires were a lot cleaner. Just, you know, you can see all this harnessing off of the battery, and then they used a bungee cord to hold down that battery. It is what it is, but just, you know, paying this much for a mower, you would think that they would have the simple things, but, you know, not trying to knock it too hard, because I absolutely love this thing. One of my biggest like features that I bought it for was the foot pedal with the adjustment pin for height. So you can go up to 5, and then that's how you go down to half right here. Just, you know, I mowed on 4 today. Grass came out pretty clean. So I was pretty long. I needed to mow it. I was waiting to get this before I did. So, but yeah. And there's also an adjustment on the deck itself. So they say in the manual, so these are the anti-scalp wheels right here. I lowered these down. If you look on this, the bottom peg right here is that what you put them on if you want, you know, above 3 height, so that you potentially would never scalp on, you know, grass on the yard. I will say, you know, I've rode a 0-turn motor before for a landscaper, a lot bigger than this. It was 60-inch and a, you know, commercial grade. So riding this thing was just, oh my God, like a dream. It handles so well. One of the things that I need to definitely get adjusted is the actual control arms. When I have them in together like this, I can tell that there is a little bit of play towards one side. So if I'm just trying to hold them straight, when I'm steering, it veers off to the side. Little adjustment. My one of my best friends is a Toro technician. He's one of the main reasons that I got this model and this mower in general. but it just needs, you know, the control arms, they do have the adjustable knobs on them, so you can position them the way you want, but I didn't mess with that. Just basically, you know, did it. Came standard. They left like no gas in it whatsoever, so no problem, just filled up. The 5-gallon gas tank was another reason, you know, a big selling point of mine. Toro brags about how it's like a car and it's on the side. Not really the biggest fan of that, personally. I tried, you know, at a 5-gallon gas tank, and pouring it at an angle, and, you know, it has a little lip on the end, so, you know, it's inevitable that gas is going to spill right here. I actually prefer a straight up and down one, because then you can rest the gas tank on the mower itself. With this, you're kind of holding it up. So the mower itself cut fantastically. You know, these are the anti-scalp wheels I was talking about on the other side. You can actually adjust. They tell you to cut, I think it's 2 5/8 block, go on a level surface, put it underneath the mower deck right here, and 2 7/8 in the back, 2 5/8 in the front, just a, you know, 2x4, rip it down, and then lower the deck with these chains onto the mower, and then adjust from there. You know, see if it is level. See, you know, obviously put it to a cut height, measure up. You can see around the other side. Another thing, Kawasaki, should have mentioned that earlier, but fantastic. I would have gone with a Kohler one as well too, but, you know, Kawasaki, that is in so many different mowers, you know, residential, semi-commercial grade mowers, that it's fantastic. But you can see under here, the blades came pretty dang sharp. I just mowed with them once, but they're pretty nice. I'm thinking about getting a custom set of blades. You know, obviously I want to get a bagger on this as well too eventually, just for the fall time. Try to pick up leaves with this beast. But yeah, I mean, overall this thing is fantastic. I absolutely love the MyRide suspension. The handling is perfect. The seat is so comfortable. I'm gonna add the fuel gauge, or yes, I plan on adding the fuel gauge, but definitely the hour meter first. You can register this on MyRide, or sorry, on the Toro app, and then, you know, they can track if you get their, I can't remember what the name of it is. There's something that you can order from them that tracks their hours. It's like, you should have just installed that on the mower to begin with. But yeah, big wheels. These wheels are not the traditional, they call them, you know, like a hybrid wheel. There was a part, you know, where I didn't have that much grass in my yard and did happen to spin out a little bit. Not that I was going fast or anything, but these tires are kind of rugged. If you want to go towards, you know, the slicker type tires that they have on other mowers, you know, might change those out in the future. Having the tow hitch in the back, definitely awesome to have that. I know it's pretty standard, but transmission underneath, it's pretty good. I don't know too much about it. I'm not a mechanic, but I know that, you know, it's pretty good. It's also in the manual. I have to look up exactly what the transmission is, but didn't have any problems steering it. So yeah, overall, I'm definitely going to upload a video of me installing the hour meter. If there's anything else you guys really want to know about this, just let me know. You know, I can answer questions in the comments. But yeah, I mean, for this price point, to get us this deck size mower from Toro, which is an extremely reliable company, I mean, it just, you can't beat it. And, you know, it looks mean. I mean, you look at this thing from the back, it's clean. There's no doubt. So, but yeah, overall, great machine. Couple little things that they should definitely add on a high-end mower like this. So, but yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. You have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I will be uploading other videos soon. Thanks.